Good afternoon, KELOLAND. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. We still have a couple of showers, maybe an isolated thunder shower holding in south central South Dakota, weakening as it is moving to the southeast. We have a temperature of 80 in Pierre, 82 in Rapid City, lower 70s with mostly cloudy skies across eastern and southeastern KELOLAND. Temperatures today will remain below average with these numbers in the 70s across the east, though we do expect to see an increase in sunshine. Other more details on your forecast coming up as we begin midday in KELOLAND.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group, Midday in KELOLAND.
The Premier Playhouse hosts an all-ability production in downtown Sioux Falls. Plus,
Taylor Swift heads back on stage in the UK, and security is tighter than ever. I'm Tina Kraus with how police plan to protect Swifties after a terror threat canceled 3 European gigs last week.
good afternoon, and thanks for joining us. I'm Tom Hansen. Another suspected case of fraud has been uncovered in Pierre. The investigation involves a Division of Motor Vehicle employee. According to the South Dakota Attorney General's office, the employee created fake car titles and used them to secure almost $400,000 in loans. Investigators discovered 13 vehicle titles were forged by the employee between 2016 and 2023. Since the former employee has passed away, no charges will be filed and the person's name will not be released. Turning now to a first look at your midday forecast with meteorologist Scott Muntz. And the temperatures continue to stay, it feels more like fall than summer right now, doesn't it?
Yeah, when does the football game start?
Yeah, pretty soon.
It seems like it really does. Temperatures remaining below average again today. If we stay in the 70s in Sioux Falls, this will mark day 8 in a row with temperatures in the 70s. This is coming at a time of year where the average high is around 83 or 84. In Sioux Falls, we're trying to get a couple of rays of sunshine. Temperature at 74 degrees. Dew point temperature is 66. We do have a north wind that's light coming in around 8 miles per hour. We had fog this morning, no obstruction to visibility. We do have mostly cloudy skies overhead in Aberdeen. Temperature at 75 with a west wind at 8 miles per hour, and the winds will pick up, especially tomorrow, in eastern KELOLAND. Now, this is a look at the 24-hour rainfall amounts. Of course, a lot of these numbers coming in during the overnight, close to 3/4 of an inch in Sioux Falls, about a ½ inch in Mitchell. Now, Aberdeen's coming in at shy of an inch, and that's all the rain that fell during the late afternoon, early evening hours in northeastern South Dakota. Of course, before then, at this time yesterday, we had around 2 inches. So they were ending up close to 3 for Aberdeen. And then we had the hit and miss rains there across western and central South Dakota. A lot of the rains during the late afternoon, early evening set up east of here. Well, we do have showers, thunder showers, trying to hold across south central South Dakota. We also have this area here that has just showed up north of Hot Springs. So we do have maybe an isolated shower trying to develop into that location. Otherwise, a lot of the activity is here in the south central South Dakota. We'll try to bring in a decrease in cloud cover in eastern and southeastern South Dakota for the afternoon. That will help our temperatures warm close to 80 degrees for today. Current readings are in the 70s and 80s as we have 80 in Pierre, 82 in Rapid City, see 76 in Huron. And the winds are from the west at around 5 to 15 miles per hour, though we may have a couple of higher gusts from time to time this afternoon. And dew point temperatures are staying in the low to middle 60s in central and eastern KELOLAND. So we'll label it as isolated showers, maybe a thunder shower in parts of eastern and northeastern KELOLAND later this afternoon and heading into this evening. Forecast for today showing afternoon highs in the 70s and 80s. I'll have more details on your forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. The Premier Playhouse is set to host its annual All Abilities production at the Orpheum Theater in downtown Sioux Falls. Now, the cast and crew of the Wizard of Oz Youth Edition are busy preparing for opening night. It's an education production from the Premier Playhouse and part of the nationwide Penguin Project, which casts the spotlight on children and young adults ages 10 through 25 with all abilities.
The objective is to put a mixture of disabled and non-disabled youth together to put a production on for the community, and making sure that the environment, both rehearsal and performance, is comfortable for a person of any ability, whether that be neurological disabilities, physical disabilities, or anything of the sort.
The cast of 50 people includes 30 artists and 20 mentors. We'll hear from one of the performers about that relationship tonight on KELOLAND News. The Wizard of Oz Youth Edition will take center stage at the Orpheum Theater Friday and Saturday night at 7 and Sunday afternoon at 2. Taylor Swift's blockbuster Eras Tour resumes with 5 sold-out shows beginning today in England. Now, last week her concerts in Vienna were canceled because of an alleged terror plot. Tina Kraus spoke with fans outside Wembley Stadium in London.
We love Taylor!
Decked out in their Taylor Swift-inspired outfits, Swifties poured into Wembley Stadium for Thursday's concert.
My first time seeing her live, so I'm super excited.
You're a Swiftie.
I am, yeah, definitely.
Last week, the superstar's gigs in Vienna were canceled after police there say they foiled an ISIS-inspired plot to attack her tour.
I just want to hear the crowd and the reaction, especially after what happened last week.
Security is extra tight at the concert venue.
Here in the UK, we're well practiced at putting on major events.
Security expert Ben Knott tells CBS News new measures have been put in place following the bombing at the Ariana Grande concert in Manchester, England, that killed 22 people in 2017.
Some of the tactics that we deploy, some of the covert measures you may not see, but everything's designed to keep people safe.
Around 90,000 fans will pack Wembley Stadium for the first show of a 5-day run. Swifties are facing tougher security with extra ticket checks and only one small bag allowed, but as many friendship bracelets as they like.
These are friendship bracelets, and I've been asking, can I have some, and I got my first ever one today.
It's the first time I've ever left the United States in my life to come see Taylor. So I'm very giddy right now. I can't believe it's finally happening.
Fans tell us they want to thank Taylor for being fearless and carrying on with the show. Tina Kraus, CBS News, London.
Get this, the Eras Tour is expected to have grossed about $2 billion in ticket sales by the time it ends in Indianapolis later this year. Well, in national news, Vice President Kamala Harris joins President Biden today in Maryland. It will be their first joint appearance since Biden dropped out of the race. Former President Donald Trump will head to Bedminster, New Jersey to host another news conference. At a rally in Asheville Wednesday, Trump highlighted his economic proposals.